Up to now, we have looked at the StreamNet-enabled products, like the SpeakerLinks and the ViewLinks. However, ViewLinks has several products that can be connected to View decoders to expand their feature sets. These include EIM devices for the SpeakerLinks and XVO products for the ViewLinks. EIM, or Expansion Interface Module, was designed to provide a platform for expanding the locally mounted SpeakerLinks capabilities. This port allows the SpeakerLinks to accept line-level audio, analog audio in, line-level analog audio out, local room control using a 10-button keypad, receive IR signals, and to connect to an external amplifier. A very important design note about the EIM interface is its distance constraint. EIM devices are restricted to a maximum distance constraint of 65 feet from the SpeakerLinks to the final EIM device. So keep this in mind when you're designing systems. The SpeakerLinks is a great amplifier, but for large zones or outdoor areas you may need more power. For that we have the AMP2200 that can be connected to a SpeakerLinks through its EIM port. This creates a direct Cat5 connection from the EIM port on the SpeakerLinks to the more powerful AMP2200. The AMP2200 has two channels at 200 watts per channel running at 8 ohms, and it can be bridged up to 600 watts per channel. While the AMP2200 works great in a View system, I should point out it does work well as a standalone piece. Audio can be input using the 1/4 inch jacks or the balanced XLR connectors. The AMP2200 is an audio-based EIM device, but the EIM interface can also be used for control devices like the Keylynx KL201. The KL201 is a 10-button control pad used for local room control. Fits into a single gang box, allows source selection using the S1 to S4 buttons, but you can replace those button caps with source-specific buttons. These buttons are sold separately. All the buttons are backlit in blue. Buttons all function as labeled or can be configured to execute View macros. The KL201 also includes a built-in microphone for use with the IP intercom system. LED lights are used to indicate if a room is set to Do Not Disturb or if the room is being monitored. An IR receiver is available for usage for passing along IR signals to the View system. The Keylynx comes in white, but you can purchase color kits in almond, ivory, black, and titanium. In many large installations in outdoor areas, 70 or 100 volt speakers are used. To accommodate these speakers, the 8 ohm signal from the SpeakerLinks must be transformed, and the XT9170 is designed to do this. While we have included the XT9170 in the EIM module, it is not strictly an EIM device, and actually connects to the amplified output on a SpeakerLinks. The 8 ohm output on the SpeakerLinks feeds into the XT9170, where it is transformed into a 70 or 100 volt signal. This allows the SpeakerLinks to continue to act as the zone's decoder, but output to the 70 or 100 volt speakers. It is rated to handle up to 200 watts at 8 ohms, so it will work with the SpeakerLinks or the more powerful AMP2200. Connecting EIM devices to a SpeakerLinks is not difficult, but there are a few things to keep in mind. When you're using both audio-based EIM devices and a Keylynx, you must use the provided EIM splitter. I would recommend that you use a splitter in all cases. You never know when you'll have a customer change their mind and want to add in a Keylynx to a system. Finally, when you do install the EIM splitter, the splitter must be no more than 1 foot from the EIM port. We do provide a short Cat5 cable for you to use. Also remember that the maximum distance from the SpeakerLinks to the last EIM device must be less than 65 feet, and this does include the distance added in by the 1 foot EIM splitter cable. Let's review some examples of EIM based devices. Here you can see 3 AMP2200s chained together. The first AMP2200 is connected using a Cat5 to the audio side of the EIM splitter. Then the second cable goes from the AMP2200's EIM output to the EIM input on the second amplifier. You can continue this chain of amps for up to 6 devices. You will need to terminate the last device using the provided terminator. Chaining the AMP2200 like this is a great way to handle large areas like pools, decks, and foyers. Here's an example of a situation you would see in a large foyer or lobby. This zone needs the more powerful AMP 2200 and a simple control interface to control that zone. Notice how the EIM devices are connected using the EIM splitter to separate the audio from the keypad. Now let's look at the EVO or Extended Video Output port. This connection is designed to work with the multimedia plate or the MMP100. EVO is designed to extend the connections on the back of the VL9100 to the multimedia plate. This plate is designed to mount behind a display into a 2-gang box and is connected to the VL9100, which is hidden in a discrete location. The plate is usually used in cases where the VL9100 cannot be mounted behind the display. The connection between the wall plate and the VL9100 does require 2 Cat5 connections. This diagram shows how the multimedia plate is connected. While all the connections to the display go to the MMP100, the MMP100 connects to the VL9100 over 2 Cat5 cables. And now it's time for another quiz. First question. Of the answers below, what is the farthest you can install an EIM device from a SpeakerLinks? 62 feet, 100 meters, 66 feet, 50 feet, or 100 feet? The answer is 62 feet. The limit is 65 feet, but of the answers listed, 62 is the closest without going over. Next question. The MMP100 multimedia plate works with which product? SpeakerLinks, ViewLinks, MediaLinks, or SwitchLinks? The answer is the ViewLinks. Remember, the MMP100 acts as a connector extender for the ViewLinks using the XVO connections. Now take a look at our sports arena. You can see where we've added EIM devices into our executive office and into the SpeakerLinks for the arena corridors. That wraps up this module. The next module, we will review products and methods for allowing an end user to control the View system.